What is up, planet? It is the Priest. I'm back with another reading today. Today's reading is going to be a little bit unique. I'm going to be looking at the 12 zodiac sign 2020 predictions and going a little bit more briefly into each zodiac sign, but it feels like it's going to be urgent messages, higher self messages for this year, life purpose, love, whatever comes to the surface is what I'm going to be looking at for you guys in this reading today. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome to the planet where we embrace love, happiness, freedom, and most importantly, truth. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Again, like guys, I always spend at least 2 minutes of an intro thanking you and showing my gratitude for you guys supporting my message for my channel and everything that you guys are doing for me. You're actually serving me and pouring back into my life. So I always want to take the first 2 minutes to show gratitude. So if you guys want to skip it, of course, you'll have the timestamps down below. That will be pinned for each zodiac sign. Last but not least, announcements. I will be releasing my first book, 13 Slaves of the New Era. This book has absolutely nothing to do with tarot and everything to do with happiness and freedom, as I feel like freedom is the key to being happy and finding happiness in this lifetime. This book, I pretty much do every update on my Instagram, so if you're not following me at the Tarot Priest for all of the updates, pre-orders will be available January 12th on my birthday, and the book will be released on February 22nd on Amazon. So just wanted to take some time out to tell you guys about this book. If you guys are interested in booking a personal reading, my exclusive merchandise, which I just got this really cool shirt that I've been rocking for some time now, you can find that down below in the reel. And anything else that you guys may be looking for, the online tarot course, which is coming, you can find all of that, of course, in the description box below. All right, so let's get right into today's reading. All right, Pisces, let's take a look at what to expect for the year of 2020. Already, I can tell that Pisces, you guys are going to have an emotional year. It's not a bad thing, but let's look into what to expect for 2020. So your love life, we have the Sun card in reverse, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So it seems like in 2020, I don't know why, Pisces, you guys may have had some trouble finding love or feel like you're having trouble finding love. But this year, what this is presenting is it's all about your desires and what makes you happy. For some reason, I feel like you guys are really driven and motivated by love. Like you guys are love birds, which there's nothing wrong with that. However, in 2020, it just seems like be aware of your happiness when you're outside of a relationship and inside of a relationship, because it seems to really determine your happiness. And so what I'm hearing for you guys in 2020 around love is don't depend on someone to make you happy or make you feel good, because I feel like when you guys are in a relationship, you're super happy. But when you're not, there is a little bit of a battle emotionally. So let's get into more of what that's about. Ace of Cups, but you guys do have someone coming in. If you guys haven't already met them in 2020 or going into 2020, you guys have somebody new coming in. We have the Ace of Cups, a new relationship. But again, this is something that you guys seem to be highly focused on. So what universe, higher self, whatever you believe is trying to get you to see is like, be happy, be driven, and have desires outside of the relationship so that this can come in. And if some of you are in a relationship already and have started that, it's the same thing. It's like, don't put too much into it. Don't forget to also put a lot into yourself, because you guys, Pisces, like in the beginning, you guys might be a little bit like guarded. Most Pisces can be. Again, not every Pisces is the same, but that's because when you guys give and you open yourself up, like you're all in. And so basically universe just wants you guys to be aware of that in 2020. All right, so we have the Three of Wands. Some of you guys have walked away from some things. You don't want to wait any longer. Again, this is about love and relationships for you guys in 2020. Yeah, walking away from some stuff, going back, walking away. If this is the few that I'm talking to, for you guys, it just seems like in 2020, you're going to make a definite decision because it's not bringing you happiness as far as the relationship is concerned. King of Swords. Yeah, the Moon card, Pisces energy. Yeah, this is all about you guys in 2020. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you do have to start putting yourself first. And the Moon card is here to shine some light on the things that you guys may be overlooking. In 2020, I feel heavily that this is about love. Love for yourself and understanding love. right? Understanding what love really is. And so a lot of things in 2020 are going to be brought to the surface on an emotional level, right? So that's what I'm seeing already for you guys. But there's so much heartbreak. Like there's so much heartbreak, Pisces. I don't know what the hell happened because I haven't really gotten into much of the zodiac readings, but you have to release this energy in 2020 so that a new relationship can start. And even if you are starting a new relationship or dating, this is still going to affect that down the road. Things are being brought to the surface in 2020. And I do feel like you guys are going to meet someone that you're very passionate about. But like I said, there's a lot of heartbreak here. It's almost like you guys feel like you don't know if you want to try anymore. But you guys are lovers. You're lovers by nature. And that's the only thing that's kind of giving you the hope in love and relationships. And so with this King of Wands, what universe is saying is, okay, focus on what you want to do and allow the right person to come in. Don't try to force it to come in because it's bringing you disappointment. You want to attract the right partner. So this is already about love for you guys. Happy, yeah, and happiness, okay? So finding love, finding happiness, and obviously freedom on your personal endeavors will attract your soulmate, okay? But there is some karmic energy or some past energy of relationships because we have a lot of failed relationships here, a lot of walking away, a lot of going back. Even if you're not physically getting back into the relationship, you're still thinking about it. So your energy is still involved in another relationship. But 2020 is about shifting that so you can find happiness outside of your emotional base, okay? So your emotional base as far as relationships. So it's about happiness for you guys in 2020. Power. And yeah, exactly. It's like being strong in yourself, having the strength to say, this isn't for me, this isn't benefiting me, or I'm done, I'm tired, I'm ready to be happy. And whether you're in my life or not, I'm still going to do that. Or whether I'm in a relationship or not. I don't know why you guys are heavily focused on relationships. What universe is saying is like, shift that, know who the hell you are, and allow that right person to come. Accelerated wisdom. Or motion, sorry. Accelerated motion. Yeah, so you guys are moving fast in 2020. Only when you start recognizing who you are and the power that you have and not waiting. Stop waiting is what I'm hearing in 2020. Start going after things. Accelerating, like even with the Knight of Wands here, it's like the passion and everything. Pisces, man, okay. Let me just say this because I told myself I was only going to try to do this for 10 minutes, but damn, there's a lot going on here. Okay. Your drive is heavily focused around love and relationships. So you have to find that drive outside of it in 2020 so that you can start manifesting the life and the desires of your heart that you actually want. Okay? Because when you're in a relationship, I feel like, or around love, there's a lot of happiness and you manifest things very well until the relationship, goes down the drain or stops working. Let's just say that stops working in your favor. And so even with this harmony card, it tells me that you guys are heavily focused on that. But what Spirit is saying is in 2020, you have somebody trying to come in, the right person on the right frequency, but Spirit is saying to focus your energy on your desires so that when they do come in, it will be harmony. And it's not a give or take situation where you have to give so much of yourself to receive it. Challenging times, confidence, knowing who you are. Solar plexus chakra, willpower, stepping in who you are, the power that you have, manifesting happiness no matter what the situation looks like. That's what you guys are after. Is, okay, whether I'm in love, not in a relationship, things aren't working out, the family's not cool, I'm good, right? I have the power to manifest in the life that I want. Also, challenging times, I'm hearing for you guys, walk away from the things that are not serving you, that are draining you in 2020. I see a lot of you guys doing that, walking away from that, because some of you are just not going to have a choice to deal with drama in unnecessary challenging times. A lot of these battles that you guys are fighting are not even your own. So in 2020, I see that that's what you guys are focusing on, having more power, creating happiness, moving very rapidly. Once you guys figure it out and you're like, yeah, I know who the hell I am. Like, what am I doing? Boom, things just start turning around in 2020 for you guys. Heart chakra, yeah, it's all the matters of the heart. You guys are such lovers. Gosh, you guys are such lovers. It's a beautiful thing, but it could be a beautiful disaster. So in 2020, I do see the right person coming in for you guys again, but like I said, there needs to be some shift. Page of Cups. I am young as I choose to feel. I calmly make the best decision possible. And the Lover's card, Gemini energy. So you guys could have a Gemini around you or have been dealing with a Gemini, or a Gemini could be coming in. Regardless, Gemini is also energy about balance. I like to see it that way. The pros and the cons, but I trust my knowing and I make a commitment. This is to yourself. Okay? Self-love. You guys have literally an ocean of love that you try to pour into one person or a few people when the world could really use that, right? All right, Page of Cups. This means that somebody, whoever this person that's coming in or whoever you're going to be around in 2020, again, this is about love for you guys. I don't really see much career. I don't really see all of that wealth. I do feel like the career and everything in your life is heavily focused on love. Meaning, once you figure this out, every aspect of your life starts to balance, and that's finances. So if you guys are having financial blocks, it's due to this. It's the love situation. So making a decision, but whoever this person is that's coming in this year, they bring a lot of happiness. You guys are like children again. It's a lot of puppy love, devotion, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Again, you are loved unconditionally. You guys are learning unconditional love in 2020. Abundance, there it goes. Abundance and sanctuary. So some of you are taking some time out again to start putting all of that love, that drive and energy into something that makes you happy, that's not dependent on another person. So when that person leaves, you're unhappy. That's literally your guys' message, Pisces. Find something, a passion project or something, because that's what you guys are doing. In 2020, you're finding something that is going to bring you that, but it requires some time alone from the world, sanctuary, because you guys are, again, you're a lot of empaths, I feel like, are on this, are watching this, like you feel energy, and so you have to take the time out necessary to rejuvenate yourself. Abundance is enjoy the bounty of the life, your supply is unlimited, blessings are coming to you. So again, like I said, this is heavily affecting your abundance. In 2020, I feel like there's going to be an abundance of love because you guys are tapping into the frequency of love, right? It's not about the relationship, and I wish I could spend a lot more time, and maybe I'll do another video for you guys. But damn, there's a lot of stuff going on here that I feel like you guys are working out and deciding. So something is going to happen in 2020 that brings you a lot of inspiration, a lot of happiness, and it's all about happiness with the idea that you are creating it. You don't need anybody in 2020. That's what it's about. All right, Pisces, I'm wrapping up. Hopefully this gave you some clarity and guidance. Don't forget to comment down below. If you guys are new to my channel, again, welcome. And I will try to get some comments back to you guys. All right, I'm moving on to the next sign. All right, Scorpio, let's see what 2020 has in store for you guys. Overall energy, action. Time to take action this year. So a lot of you guys are going to be taking action. It's actually the perfect time. You guys have been waiting for some time now. Healing, a lot of healing going on for you guys, Scorpio, in 2020. Recognizing your power, having more faith, staying true to your path. Also is something that I feel like you guys are going to be doing. Transformation. So if things are looking like a disaster right now, or if something happens in this near future, it's because you guys are transforming. So if you guys stop and you're like, what the hell is going on? You're going through a transformation. This transformation is to get you on the path of what you actually want. So remember, a lot of you guys are like, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy. And universe and God is coming and they're like, oh, tearing down the things that are not making you happy. So, you know, this is jobs, relationship changes, I feel like, for you guys in 2020. Jobs and relationship changes heavily for 2020 for you guys, Scorpio. And it's due to your transformation. The places that you're at right now are not serving you to the best of your ability. So in 2020, I see things changing. Who was this again? Pisces? Yeah. Or I'm sorry, this isn't Pisces, this is Scorpio. But you guys, I don't know if you guys have Pisces people around you. You might meet a Pisces this year because this is heavily energy around love. And I don't know why I'm picking up on that. But love and opportunity waits in 2020. A lot of you, I feel like there's two versions of the energy that I'm feeling for you guys. The first one is you are going to be very stagnant, and your 2019 will become your 2020 for those of you who remain stagnant and not going through the transformation. For the other few of you guys, again, take what resonates with you. You're done. You're going after your opportunities. You're like, I have literally nothing to lose. And at that moment, that's why shit is falling apart in 2020, because you're like, I have nothing to lose. And universe, God, whatever you believe, is like, exactly. So what are you waiting for? Okay. And it's also about love in 2020 for you guys, understanding that you guys are very loyal people. And so some of you are looking for that. Let's see what's going on in love. Yeah. Ace of Cups. So a lot of you are going to start a relationship in 2020. Three of Pentacles. Some of you, for a few, some of you may have children. And the Four of Swords here too is about understanding, having clarity of love and judgment. Yeah. So your love life, if you're wondering why things are shaking up around your love life in 2020, I see that you guys are going through a spiritual transformation with the Judgment card here. Universe, God, again, whatever you believe, is basically working diligently to give you what you want. And so if everything around you is not truly making you happy, it will start to fall apart. Remember, Scorpio, you guys are known for the Tower card. You have a lot of energy, and you also have the Death card. That is all about letting go. I know you guys love those words, letting go. Five of Wands, there's a lot of conflict this year because you guys are holding on to things that don't, the shit that you guys are holding on to in 2020 is going to fall apart. So basically, I just see you guys trying to hold it together. Universe is like, please get out of my way. I'm trying to give you what you want. And it's going to cause conflicts, loss of friends, loss of relationships, loss of jobs to gain. Remember, you're letting go of that to gain what? A job that will bring you not only financial stability, but happiness. Happiness in general. So yeah, you're going through that. Page of Pentacles. So this is also about finances. So it seems like your guys' transformation in 2020, I see that it's like in every department. It's love, it's a little bit of finances. I feel like for you guys, it's mostly about love and finances in 2020 overall. And then also a lot of you guys have been stagnant with doing the things that you love to do. You kind of got lost in 2019. Now it's time to find your route back to where you were. Some of you guys do so great, and then you get in relationships and you get distracted. This is something that needs to be mastered in 2020. The fates. So everything that is supposed to happen will happen for you guys. It's destined. There's no way to stop it. So basically what I'm telling you, Scorpio, is in 2020, just get out of the way. Light, yeah. So there's a lot of light coming in after your guys' transformation when it occurs. There's some forgiveness that needs to be dealt with. It says Father healing at this time. You guys take that how it resonates. Father, whether you have children, I think I just said that, right? Yeah. So some of you, a few of you that have children, let me take some time real quick. If you have children, the dynamics with you and the father, I feel like are going to change in 2020, or you and the mother. This is mostly father energy. So again, gender is fluid, but this is all about forgiveness of the masculine energy in 2020. So you're on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. That is literally, yes, I'm feeling that. Scorpio, light, love, and forgiveness. Everything for 2020 is about that for you guys. So there is going to be some father healing, healing. We have healer and healing and forgiveness. 2020, I see that you guys are going through a space of healing. You're very optimistic about the new year, but source, again, what you believe is telling you that please deal with this healing so that when I give you what you're asking for, you don't destroy it. I'll let that just sit there. Passion ignite. So a lot of you, yeah, your passion is igniting. For some reason, it's been on hold. It's been dormant with the Knight of Wands, but passion is basically, again, going to ignite your entire life in the direction of light, love, and forgiveness. You guys really have to want this transformation in 2020 because it's presenting itself. And on the other side of the transformation, since I can predict that, there is more finances, there are better friends, a better relationship, and a better place of business, but a better lifestyle, a lifestyle that brings a balance of happiness and not just work and frustration and everything else that you guys may be dealing with. Queen of Swords, yeah, walking in your power, protecting what matters to you. This is also about peace for you in 2020, standing your ground, the Star card. So I'm inspired and positive about the future. You guys were inspired coming into 2020. Some shit is ruffling your feathers and will in 2020. It seems like the first quarter or somewhere where I'm seeing like there's a moment where things are not working the way that you thought they would. I'm telling you now, just let it go. Let it go, God. Okay, it's so heavy, guys. Just let it go, because you have to have faith on the other end. And that's another thing with you guys, Scorpio. Get back to your faith, because you guys have some trust issues. And if you can't even trust like the people closest to you or friends and family relationships because you have a hard time trusting, imagine trusting God, right? An entity that you cannot see, or whatever you decide to call it, energy. I mean, this is going to jeopardize your spiritual relationship. So in 2020, on the other side of this transformation, it's beautiful, it's happiness, it's love, it's everything that you want. But you have to be willing to take the risk, and to do that, you have to have faith. I am my own anchor. So not depending on anyone else for love. This is the King of Cups. Not depending on anyone for love. The Moon card, Pisces energy. But we have Pisces and Aquarius energy here. But what I'm seeing with the Moon is things are being brought to life. Your identity is shifting in 2020. You guys have changed yourself for other people. 2020, no, that's the point of the transformation. Page of Wands, you guys are curious about your desires in 2020. Four of Wands, harmony. Some of you guys are just like, look, I just want to be happy. I want to be at peace. I don't want to deal with this drama anymore. This is what I'm going into 2020. But I feel like this is also, you guys are finding something that you love in 2020. It's like something that you really love that you can call your baby, because we have the sacral chakra, and this is about creative energy. We have a lot of passion here, a lot of passion energy. So in 2020, you're not only doing that, but your friends are shifting to ignite that passion, right? Better people in your life to do that. Rest and reconsider some of these decisions. Don't make hasty decisions in 2020. Remember, there is some tower moments falling apart, but when it happens, I want to just give you this reminder that it is for the purpose of what you have asked for. So be prepared for what you're asking for. Rest and reconsider. Don't just jump into that. Don't just jump into things right away. Take some time. Don't be impulsive in 2020, because some of you, if you're impulsive, I feel like you're just going back on that same wheel that you've been on. It's interesting because we have a star card twice. Some of you guys have really been struggling with having hope that shit is going to change, but universe is like, you got to change. You change, your reality changes. The star card, my favorite card in the deck, it's all about optimism and hope. And then we have the Fool card, taking risks, not impulsive decisions, but risks on you, right? So when you're making these decisions that involve other people, be slow, rest and reconsider, because that's what I'm seeing in 2020. But the only place that you should be like impulsive or risky is doing the things that really make you excited. Okay, with the Fool card here. Infinite potential in 2020 for you guys. So hopefully this brought you some clarity and guidance. If you guys are a Scorpio, don't forget to comment down below so I can get some words of encouragement out to you. I'm moving on to the next zodiac sign. All right, if you guys are a Virgo, this is your 2020 prediction. All right, overall energy, receive. So Virgo, when I was shuffling through your deck today, a few cards were like flying out. I honestly truthfully feel like this year, not just because I'm a Capricorn, but there's a lot of tangible blessings coming to earth signs. So a lot of the earth signs, especially you, Virgo, who have been working diligently to make something happen, you're going to start seeing the fruits of your work in 2020. So with the receive card, what I'm seeing is like, you have to be open to receiving. And I know that sounds crazy, but a lot of us are like, oh, I want to attract this and I want to attract that. But are you ready to receive? That's part of the law of attraction that a lot of people miss. So be open to receiving. Believe you are worthy of abundance. In 2020, literally, the universe is like, here, take it. And you're like, oh, I don't know if that's the way I was supposed to take it. So remember that when you guys are manifesting, it doesn't matter how it comes to you. It's what you've asked for. Okay? Remember that. Because Virgo, like what I'm feeling like is you guys, you work very diligently to make things happen. And so you have to be open to receive it anyway. right? If you guys are like, this year I'm going to manifest this much money, if someone comes up to you and writes you a check, that's part of the manifestation. So basically, just because it doesn't look like how you feel like it should when it comes in, does not mean that it's not what you asked for. So be open to receiving in all areas, in all aspects, okay? So you don't miss your blessing. Fork in the road. So yeah, a lot of decisions are being made, which way to go, what should you do now? But I feel like stay still. Stand still. You guys have already sown your seeds. Just wait, stand still. Like, don't do any hasty things, like, because with the round and around, it's like you guys would just be going around and around. Give universe, God, whatever you believe, some time to produce the results that you want, because that's in 2020, that's what's happening, is that abundance is trying to come to you, right? And a lot of you guys, I see that are like missing it. You're walking by like a big bag of money and you're like, oh yeah, I heard it was in here, and it's like right there. So in 2020, a lot of you guys are still co-creating new ideas. Why a lot of you have already done that and you're wondering why things are not producing. 2020 is the year for production for you guys. Truth. So a lot of you guys are waking up to the truth of manifestation, the truth of what you really want, the truth and how to receive it. Exactly, you guys put in the work. So in 2020, it's weird because this has a 20 on it too. But what I'm saying is, like, 2020 is literally 2019. But if you were to do 2019 differently, what would you do? That's the 2020 year that you're going to have. So you have the opportunity to make things different. You don't have to do so much in 2020, but I do see that you guys are creating, you're discovering the truth, you're still doing things that you love, you're giving, and it's an equal give and take. But in 2020, you guys are learning about abundance. You're learning about the frequency of abundance in the energy. All right, so a lot of you guys are walking into to being a teacher. You're questioning your beliefs in 2020. Yeah, a lot of you are like, I used to believe that, but I don't anymore. So a lot of you will be questioning your beliefs. Coming into money, we have the Queen of Pentacles. You're manifesting more money. The Hermit card. So the Hermit card also, guys, I feel like in 2020, you guys are coming into this, but you're also a few of you guys that are single, right? When it comes to your love, it's like you have these things, but you feel like you're missing something because of the relationship dynamic. So let's just look at your love life. Three of Cups. So we have a celebration. Seven of Pentacles. Don't be impatient. So you guys do have love coming in. Yeah, love is coming in for sure. That's not even a question. Love is coming in, but don't spend too much time worrying about it because it's coming, right? Three of Swords. Some of you guys are still heartbroken in 2020 because of the love dynamic. That's what I'm saying. You guys, in 2020, you're coming to a realization that you're getting everything that you've asked for, but you still feel a little bit empty in the love department. You do have love coming in. Now, I feel like there's a few people coming in for you guys. It's like, it's a couple of people. One person you feel like is going to be that person, but it's not going to be. There's a better person. So don't get fixated on that. And here's a sign that this is the person I'm talking about. There will be an equal give and take. That is the person for you, okay? It's an equal reciprocation. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is all about that. And we also have the giving and receiving. So this person is going to pour into you the way you are. So even if you're financially stable or providing or whatever the case may be, this person is pouring into you in a different way. In love for you, Virgo. Money, 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 money. When I was shuffling this, I literally heard that song. Money, 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 money. My God, you guys, this is the year. Like, oh, I wish you guys can see this. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, luxury, abundance. It's like everything that you guys been working so hard to do is happening in 2020. So you don't have to work that hard in 2020. Five of Swords. Yeah, you would just be fighting with yourself. So if you're wondering when this is going to happen, this is the year for you guys. Also, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, a lot of celebration. Go out, have fun is what I'm seeing for a lot of you guys. Is what you're doing is celebrating. Even if it doesn't happen, like some of you are like, well, do I have a reason to celebrate? Yes, life. Celebrate life. Manifest. Yeah, you guys are manifesting the money, so it's starting to come in now. What is the difference here? What's the shift in energy? The shift in energy. The shift in energy. Okay, let's see. Throat chakra. Okay. So you guys are speaking up more about what it is that you want to manifest, and you're not taking anything less. And then also, like I said, I really feel like for you guys, Virgo, 2019 is 2020. But this time you're just like, it appears to be the same. It's the same thing, guys. New year, what is a year? What is a year? This is systematic. Honestly, we're just continuing. We're just continuing the 2019. I mean, this is just a year. So the energy is the same. But because we believe that it's a new year, we shift in our perspective of optimism and hope, because we believe it's a new beginning. Your new beginning can happen at any moment. It doesn't matter. So I just want to share that with you. And if I'm sharing that, that means that you're waking up to enlightenment, because I wouldn't necessarily say that to anybody. So you guys are learning more about what you believe in, the truth, why you believe it, and coming to a conclusion in spirituality, standing up for what it is that you want, speaking it into existence, not taking no for an answer. The Fool card, taking risk, but you're trusting. I am guided and protected on this life journey. You guys have way more trust in 2020 than you've ever had. Remember, because you guys are earth signs like me, we're very logical, very analytical. Like, okay, if 1 + 1 = 2, and if I do this, this will happen. Spirituality does not work that way. Okay? Spirituality is like, look, you need to go to the store. You feel like, I need to go to the store. You go to the store, you meet someone. They're like, hey, I didn't know you did this. That's cool. Let's collaborate. Let's do this, or I have this. So the way that spirit is working in 2020 is going to be like coincidental. You're just going to run into the right people. By what? Because you're going in the direction of your happiness and your excitement and inspiration. You're not thinking about it. So 2020 is less thinking, more feeling with the Fool card here. Infinite potential. 5 of Wands, I stand my ground and I look for peace. So a lot of you guys are making decisions to cut people off in 2020 that are bringing you low frequency and drama, and also who are not motivated about making anything happen. They're just kind of doing the same thing. And you're like, look, it's been 5 years. You're still doing the same thing. Look, I gotta go. Shifting your surroundings in 2020 is what I see. Being around people that are producing the amount of financial abundance that you want is also going to raise your frequency. Yeah, Ace of Swords, your perspective on 2020 is changing. Not because of 2020, just because you guys are ready. You're ready for things to happen. So yeah, exactly. I'm ready for a breakthrough to success. That's what I just said. So yeah, you're ready for a breakthrough to success. Strength, we have Leo energy. You don't have to know a Leo or be around a Leo, but this Leo energy is like, it's motivation, it's desire, it's passion. That's what it is for 2020 for you guys. And then also Yin. So some of you guys could be dealing with the twin flame as a Virgo. If you are dealing with the twin flame, or if not, you guys will meet your gotta be careful, because I feel like a few of you guys are going to meet your life partner this year. A few of you guys with the Yin. This is about balance too. So balance in your love lives. But I do feel like a few of you are going to meet your life partner for sure. And then we have light activation. So you guys are coming to a place of what? Spirituality. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So ultimately, what I want to share with you guys, Virgo, before I wrap this up is, again, we are thinking about things logically. But if you can understand that your mind can only take you so far, there are limits that spirituality will take you further. That doesn't make sense. And because, again, we're mind over heart type of people, 2020 is about being more open to possibilities that, again, miracles don't make sense. Luck and miracles and all of these things that just randomly happen do not make sense. So being open, and I feel like you guys are going to have a huge revelation in 2020 about spirituality. All right, I'm moving on to the next sign. If you guys are a Virgo, don't forget to comment down below so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. I'm headed to the next one. All right, if you're a Sagittarius, this is your prediction for 2020. Overall energy for you, Sagittarius, in 2020, imagination and support. One thing that I will say for you guys, I feel like Sagittarius literally gets support a lot. So don't be afraid to ask for help in 2020. I feel like you're going to have more support, but your support in 2020 is coming from your faith and believing in yourself. That is where most of your support is coming. But when I was shuffling this deck, you guys are manifesting like crazy this year. Like I feel like I had like 3 manifestation cards. I'm going to show you guys. Like it was insane. It was like manifest, manifest, manifest. Like it is time for you guys this year to stop talking about it. You guys are such great talkers. Like, ooh, I'm going to do this and I'm so inspired. 2020, you guys are putting it into action and you're starting to see the fruits of your labor, and you're starting to see all of the hard work that you've been doing for the past few years is paying off. Even if it's like a tree and it's growing like an orange and you go outside and it's a baby one, it still brings you so much happiness because you're like, whoa, man, I've been working so hard. It's good to see a nub. Like, it's good to see a piece is growing. That's kind of what's happening in 2020. You're starting to see that things are really starting to turn around for you. Let's look at your love real quick before I get into all of this other stuff. All right, so we have a lot of reverse cards. What I'm feeling like for you guys, it's a 50-50 chance based on your decision. You are in control, and I hate that word control, but you are in charge of your own destiny in 2020. So your decisions, right? There are going to be decisions in 2020 that you guys need to make, and you're not sure if you're making the right decision, but here's how you know, because I'm going to tell you, because this is the prediction for 2020. What does your heart feel when the decisions are brought to you in 2020? How does your heart feel about it? Are you super excited, or you're like, yes, and then your ego's like, but? So that's the decision. It's about your decisions, right? Because for all of these to be in the reverse, which, by the way, we have Scorpio energy, Cancer energy, and the wheel. Okay, so let's just put it like this. The wheel. These are all in reverse. This is about your love life. Either you're going to keep doing the same thing that you've been doing due to stubbornness. I'll just say that, Sagittarius, which I love Sagittarius. Everyone around me is a Sag. My sister, a lot of my friends are Sagittarius. I love them to death. My moon sign is a Sagittarius. We're free-spirited. But in the love direction in 2020, it's either you're going to make a decision to do the same thing or you're going to change it. Okay, so with the wheel card, it's a new beginning in love for you guys. You guys have like a clean slate. The Chariot, things are moving forward. 9 of Swords. However, there still needs to be a little bit of releasing from the past in death, okay? Death to ego. Letting things go is happening in 2020 because it's no longer serving you. So what I see for you guys in 2020 is like, you guys are like a bird, right? You're automatically, Sagittarius are free spirit, so you're a bird, but the bird has like a rope, and the rope is holding a ton of shit. So your wings are barely flapping. And this was 2019 for you guys. Wings were barely flapping. Cut the weights off is what you're doing in 2020. And then your wings expand and you're able to go further. So with imagination, envision your new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. A lot of you in 2020, the discouragement comes from like trying things and them not working out, trying again, not working out. So in 2020, it's like, try it all the way. Right? Don't just, because Sagittarius, you guys like to peek in the hole and say, I don't know if it's, don't just peek in the hole, open the door and deal with whatever is coming in 2020. Because that's what I see most of you guys are doing. All right. Fulfillment of wishes. I mean, you guys believe and succeed. Let's just keep going. Clarity of belief, manifest. Like, you guys have such good energy for 2020. So get more rest, nurture yourself, get prepared for this. Right now, you guys are preparing for this year. It's going to be a big year for you guys because you, again, the only problem I see with 2020 is your discouragement due to past failures. Okay, whether that's in relationship, finances, dreams, ambition, things, ideas that you've had, your fulfillment is happening and it will happen. So be ready for that. You guys are manifesting the shit out of 2020. You're discovering also what you believe and you're going all in on what you believe. And that's also yourself. If you guys believed in yourself as much as other people did, I can guarantee you if there's a Sagittarius around somebody, they're like, yeah, they're going to be great, or you're in the yearbook, like they're going to be successful, they're going to have the best relationship. Everyone has like high wishes for Sagittarius, but for some reason you guys struggle with believing in yourself. In 2020, it's about now give yourself a shot to dream all the way. Not like a peek of it and then stop, right? Believing in succeeding, clarity of belief, and manifesting. Now let's get into the tarot. Yeah, 9 of Swords comes out a lot. You guys have been dealing with a lack of peace and things of the mind. So it seems like 2020, you're understanding that, again, I don't like to use the word control, but you actually are the creator of your own reality. Some of you guys may say that, but in 2020, you're going to see that. You're going to see that that is what it is. In 2020, you're going to have proof of that, because a lot of the things that you guys are struggling with and have been is just like, you know, depression, anxiety, thoughts, or not sure what you want to do or which direction you want to go in entirely. 9 of Swords, you don't know if it's going to fail or if it's going to move forward. Grieving, loss, like you guys have been through a lot. Waiting for things to change. They're slowly changing. Like I said, you look outside on that tree, or, you know, that tree you've been watering for a long time, which is your manifestation tree. And basically a lot of you guys are getting ready to see like that it's growing. It's not entirely there. It's not a full orange, but it's a baby orange. And 2 of Swords, you're making a decision to pick yourself this year. Okay, I'm choosing me. The Star card, the 9 of Cups, the Sun card. What? So this might be Sagittarius season for real. The Sun card, this is all about happiness, guys. Happiness. Some of you guys, just a few, might have a fertility in 2020. The Sun card is about just being happy, just being free, being that bird that you desire to be, not being caged in, enjoying life, exploring life. 2020, 9 of Cups, wish come true, wish fulfillment. I feel like universe is like, okay, Sagittarius, look, this is your year. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to assist you. That's where your guys' support is coming in. Star card here, all about hope and optimism. It's like you guys will go through things in 2020 and then you'll see the fruit and then you'll say, okay, whew, it's not for nothing. It's happening. Then something will happen. You'll go back out, look at the tree, and the orange is getting bigger. And you're like, okay, it's working. The orange is just a representation of your dreams and your manifestation and the things that you've been trying to create. The Star card is here with the Hope card and the Sun card and the 9 of Cups. I mean, what better way to have a 2020? And this is all because you guys are making a decision to choose yourself and to believe in yourself entirely. Mending. A lot of mending relationships in 2020. A lot of the people that you were at odds with in 2020, I see them seeing it change. Third eye, a lot of you guys are able to manifest things because spiritually you're waking up to being able to see spiritually with the third eye chakra. Recognition and reward. Yeah, people are going to recognize you guys. You guys are going to have a big year this year. 10 of Cups. Man, okay. This is insane. For real, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Star card, and the Sun card. I mean, do I even need to read these? Damn. Talk about happiness, wish fulfillment. Wow. I don't think I've ever had like so many great cards in one reading. 6 of Wands, moving forward. This is also recognition. Okay, so a lot of you guys are, again, take it out, resonates. A lot of you guys are going to experience some fame in 2020, some minor fame. The 6 of Wands, the recognition and reward. Look, I'm just reading what the cards say. I'm just the messenger. 6 of Wands, recognition and rewards. People are going to start acknowledging you for what you've done. They're going to start seeing the orange grow on the tree, not just you. So I feel like there's like some minor fame and influence that you guys are going to have in 2020 also. Firm foundation. Yeah, so you guys have been working on a firm foundation in love, in relationships is something too that I see very heavily, but also in your finances, having something grounded and founded. This is the year. Okay, I'm about to be done with y'all reading. Woo! Magic manifesting? What are you guys doing? Like, have you guys been in the lab making like a whole nother world? I'm confused. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. So stay optimistic because it's going to happen and you don't want to miss it by dwelling on something that happens. You guys are going to have challenges because of all of this stuff that's going to be on the other side of the challenge. Magic manifesting, experiencing grace, share your gifts, waves of inspiration and love are coming to you again. Like I said, the public recognition. It's like you guys are getting a completely fresh start. The 9 of Cups, I know that the right person awaits until I'm ready. A lot of you guys are going to meet the one. That's where all of this happiness is coming in. The one, the person you want to share your life with, the one you've been waiting for, the one you've been manifesting, that person looks like they're coming in. Or if you're dealing with someone, they shift in their energy and they become the one to take it how it resonates. The Magician. I manifest perfectly what I desire. I mean, this is just insanity. Sagittarius. I'm literally in shock right now. I manifest perfectly what I desire. You guys are becoming the magician. You're waving your wand and things are happening. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. I celebrate everything I achieve. I swear, I'm literally speechless. Like, this is insanity. Because, you know, when I shuffle the deck, I go through each deck and just, you know, messages for Sagittarius, 6 different decks. And for all of these cards to conglomerate together just tells me that you guys are going to have such a beautiful year. And also with the 10 of Pentacles, being grateful for everything that you have is going to basically create more abundance for you. You go out, you see that tree of manifestation, you're like, look, it's not an orange yet, but that looks good. That gratitude is going to create more for you guys in 2020. So, I mean, damn, money, finances, happiness, desires, all of that in 2020. So don't miss it. If you guys are Sagittarius, don't forget to comment down below so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. In the meantime, I'm moving on to the next deck. Libra, this is your reading for 2020 predictions. Libra. Overall energy, balance, anger, and polarity. Wow. Balance is the justice scales, as you guys know. If you're a Libra, it's all about balance and justice. The balance that you guys are learning, though, in 2020 is yourself. To indulge a little bit more in your own desires and not the people around you's desires. Polarity, again, is about balance, understanding that bad things happen and good things happen. The light and the dark are alchemists. They balance each other. They're necessary. But we also have anger. What are y'all angry about in 2020? All right, let's see. 5 of Wands, letting go of friends, drama. Yeah, there's a lot of letting go. You guys have such big hearts. In 2020, you're letting go of a lot of things that are not serving you. You're coming into some money, though, abundance-wise. 10 of Pentacles. Let me just separate the energy. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. You guys have been patient waiting on this. More money in 2020. A lot more money than you've seen in 2020 for sure. And I'm not just saying that. Things are moving forward. 6 of Wands. People are actually going to start recognizing you, Libra. For some reason, people tend to overlook you guys because for the most part, you guys might be, I mean, it depends, but Libras are usually soft-spoken. They don't really stand up for what it is that they want. And so in 2020, you doing that costs you the people who don't benefit from you actually putting yourself first. Yeah. So you're going to have new people coming in. And even with the Chariot, you guys are moving forward. You're releasing this energy of depression or things not working out, letting go of people. It's like you guys really just want harmony, you want love, and you also would love to be financially stable. And that's where the balance comes in. So the anger is also about like the letting go. Like it's in 2020, it's like for you, Libra, I've done so much for these people. And like the only thing that I ask, and you guys can't do that. So this anger and this frustration that you guys are having is from people in your life that you love, that you've taken the time to pour into, is not actually doing it back. And so it creates a lot of frustration and anger. So you're learning how to have balance on that and to release your emotions and not suppress them in 2020. Let's see what's happening in love. King of Cups, Sword, 8 of Swords, imprisonment, and 10 of Swords. Wow, you guys have a lot of sword energy. So this year might be a little bit tough in the beginning or in general because it's like you guys are looking for something a little bit more deeper. In 2020, you guys are looking for a little bit more of a deeper connection, not just with friends, but relationships. Something that brings in money that you actually are passionate about is what 2020 is about for you guys. Yeah, patience is here again. 7 of Pentacles. Be patient with yourself with changing in 2020 because you guys are changing, but be patient because a lot of you guys are like, why do I keep allowing people to do this or say these things or make me feel this way, or why am I so hard on myself and I don't believe that I can do the things that I actually want to do. The 7 of Pentacles is about patience. Wheel of Fortune, your new beginning is here. It's just that you have to be able to say no in 2020 and stand up for yourself, but also take advantage of this new beginning. Okay? Not for you. Not for you. We have the 6. This is about the past. Releasing the past entirely, Libra, for 2020 prediction. It's not for you. All of the things that fall apart in 2020, in what I see, which is mostly friendships, jobs, relationships, it seems very heavily with friends or people around you that you really love. They're not for you. Keeping them around does not benefit you. It only drains you. Material and spiritual prosperity. Patience and planning. God dang. You guys got patience 3 times. Now with this card, you see that she's watering the plant, right? She's watering her seed. The plant is not a tree yet, but she's having patience in the growth. This nurture is pouring into yourself, being patient with yourself in 2020 is producing more finances for you and the right person. A lot of you like are, when is this going to happen? Like, you know, when is this going to happen? And so it is happening. Material gain, a lot more money, 2020. I see a lot of you guys doing things you never would have done, like spending 3 figures on a dinner. We have to, Libra, you have to be open to more abundance. And in order to do that, it requires releasing and to shift your energy around abundance. So that's where the shift comes in, more material and spiritual prosperity. So having more things in your life, material things, but you know, money as well, and spiritual prosperity. So you guys are growing in 2020 because the things that you've done don't seem to be working with the people around you and the things that you're doing. And so it's requiring you a more heightened level of spirituality. Spirituality, prosperity, patience, planning. So this year, 2020, this is about putting a plan in action and following through with it and having patience. This plan is working on yourself also. Sacred self. Yeah, just said that. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. In 2020, a lot of you guys are not taking life as seriously as you have been. Just waiting for things to happen. And so when you're unleashing your spirit, and that's what you're learning is spiritual prosperity, it's discovering who you really are. Because a lot of you have put on an identity of who you are not, having to keep up with that. And that's also with the conflict. It's just like, do people really mess with me for me? Do they really kick it with me for me? Or is it always something to gain, whether it's my advice, my spiritual, whatever, money, whatever the case may be. And so you're learning that yourself is sacred, and this comes with boundaries. That's what you're learning in 2020 is boundaries. I trust in the flow of life. Nine of Cups. I feel like you guys are going to meet someone this year. Knight of Swords. I choose my battles carefully. Yeah, this is in the reverse. So it's like letting go of these low frequency vampires or people around you that just want to take, or even if it's a job, you have to choose your battles wisely because it's exerting most of your energy that you should be using into planning and nurturing yourself. Put yourself first. Putting yourself first in 2020 is what it's about. Being more observant of your thoughts, the thoughts that could be creating self-sabotage, and also being observing of the people around you that you love and their behavior. Are they for you or are they not for you? And then also shifting your atmosphere and environment. Success and growth. Like I said, what she's planting her seed and watering it for the purpose of growth. So this year is all about success and growth for you guys, and it's going to require a level of patience with yourself, like I just mentioned. But because of that, see, Libra, this is why you keep attracting the same people. Okay, you really, really desire to connect with others and really, you know, bring a balance or bring love. For the most part, Libras are lovers. My rising is a Libra, but basically, until you get rid of all of this, it's making it hard for you to attract more. So think of it like a trash bag of all of the things, the low frequency things, the drama, the things that are not serving you, and eventually flies are surrounding it. Now you're in this place where like, okay, I want better friends. I want a love relationship, or I want to fix my relationship, take it how it resonates. But it requires people to approach you, and approaching you with this big bag of trash. And again, I'm not calling anyone trash. I'm just saying the things that are not serving you, they're trash. They need to be, you need to get rid of it. And so while you're trying to attract this new energy, you have this old bag, and people are like, what is that smell? Like, what is that? And that is all of the baggage that you've been carrying, as far as carrying other people, carrying other people's ideas, helping other people, supporting other people, whatever the case may be. And so it is going to create a frustration, because that's why you're not able to attract people on that frequency. In 2020, you guys are learning this. This is what you're learning. This is what you're learning so that you can attract those people, right? But again, you're moving forward. You're getting recognition now for the person that you are. But you have to be, some of you guys are afraid to show your true self because you're not sure if people will really ride for you. This is what 2020 is about, is your authenticity with yourself and others. So ultimately, I do feel like this is about balance within yourself and others. And others, including your life, everything that's external. It's you internally and it's the external factor. Okay, so as far as the bag with the flies and the larva, whatever, circling it, it represents death. It's not, you know, the trash that was in the trash that was in that bag before was not trash. It served its purpose for that temporary satisfaction, whether it was a carton of milk. You're done, like you're done with it. That's what I'm explaining to you guys, is that trash is no longer necessary and now it's time to rid it. So it's not for you. Okay. Remember that in 2020, this is your guys' prediction, but also I want you guys to stay encouraged and uplifted, because as these things are shifting, still understanding that it has to shift for you to now see the light. So it's necessary. If you guys are Libra, don't forget to comment down below so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. In the meantime, I'm moving on to the next sign. All right, Cancer, this is your prediction for 2020. Overall energy. Patience. All right. Patience. Pause before you take action. Trust the divine timings at work. Be patient. Okay, so 2020 is teaching us all about patience to the C. Also about peace and patience for you, Cancer. Building blocks. Patience with yourself. So a lot of you guys are going to be experiencing a lot of roadblocks, and it's for the purpose of slowing you down because you may be going too fast. So if things happen in your life that you feel like are not lining up with your plan, it is because you're building something. To the C, exactly, rebuild. It's so 2020 is about rebuilding for you guys. This requires you peace. This is why this card is here. It requires you peace. It requires spiritual connection. Also in 2020 for you guys to obtain this, in love. So love is a big deal for you guys in 2020 as well. You're rebuilding your life, putting it back on track. Material harvest. A lot of you guys want more. 2020 is providing and offering you more material harvest. However, there is still some things that need to be released with the 5 of Cups here. Past things that need to be released. So 2020, you're still dealing with a little bit of past issues that are blocking material harvesting from coming forth. So dwelling on the past, but also letting things go. Let it go. Let it go. 10 of Swords is here. The crow is at the top. It's basically like, choose your battles in 2020 is what I see a lot of you guys doing, is being more observant and aware of your surroundings so that you can choose your battles wisely. Knight of Cups. So yeah, I do see that love is definitely here at your door if it hasn't already knocked. But in 2020, love is definitely here with the Knight of Cups. Healing begins. So a lot of you are in 2020 will resist the healing that's necessary for you to receive the things that you want, including love. Justice, we have Libra energy. So this is about finding balance. This is releasing karmic energy from your past and things that have happened to you. This is where the healing begins, is the releasing of karmic energy. Yeah, 3 of Swords. A lot of you guys are still carrying heartbreak, but in 2020, you learn self-love. You learn how to heal yourself. The High Priestess. A lot of you are starting to walk in your power, understanding who you are, more of a spiritual connection, a balance though, of light and dark is what it is for 2020. It's balancing that, tuning into your spirituality. Your spirituality and your spiritual awakening is here in 2020 for the purpose of you being able to manifest what it is that you desire in order to rebuild the life that you feel like is necessary. Awakening, yeah. You're going through an awakening this year, and it's to free yourself. Jesus, Cancer, what the hell? Okay, look, Devil and the 8 of Swords. 2020 is about freeing your guys' self, okay? Freeing yourself from any escapism or addiction that you may have. This can be something as simple as work, okay? Work, alcohol, drugs, money, gambling, shopping, love, dependency, anything. We all have our own muse, okay? You guys, this is about freeing yourself. The devil and the Eight of Swords, this is imprisonment of your mind, right? A lot of you guys cannot really move forward, which is the Chariot card. That's your guys' card, because you cannot see where you're going. This requires a spiritual eye, which is why the High Priestess is here. It requires you to spiritually be in tune so that you can make the right decisions that bring you peace and love. And that's what you guys are doing in 2020. So when things appear to be difficult, it is because you are releasing yourself from this so that you can have the vision. It's interesting because both of these people on this card have no eyes. And so be very cautious of smoking screens in 2020. Doors that are not meant for you. People that are not meant for you. They are weighing you down also, but you cannot see very clearly because you're not spiritually in tune. That's why the High Priestess is here. So a lot of you guys are waking up to your gifts in 2022, your spiritual gifts. Things are going to happen. Stuff might fall off the shelf. Doors might shut. TVs might turn on. This is not for you to be afraid. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm just trying to basically let you guys know what is going to happen. And so if this happened, it's just not to be afraid of it, but understanding that you guys have guides that are working with you, because this is an immense amount of bondage. And so in 2020, it's about freeing yourself from anything. The devil represents the lusty beast. It's Capricorn energy. You can have Capricorns around you, but if you don't, or dealing with the Capricorn or whatever the case may be, this is holding you hostage. There's a situation in 2020 that it is time to release, and you're waking up to that. Awakening presence is like, it's interesting because it's, you know that you have to make this decision in 2020, but you're resisting it. So I'm letting you know that if you do resist it, you will prolong your journey in your process. So as the more that you wake up, the more that you see very clearly, like, maybe this isn't for me. And so the awakening presence is also to bring you peace and protection. Patience, peace, protection for you guys. But also charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. Ask for help in 2020. Your guys' spiritual awakening is going to be beautiful in 2020. A painful, beautiful experience, if I could say the least. So this is going to require a level of spirituality of prayer or help, or asking for help from God, universe, whatever you choose to believe. I have everything I need to prosper. So let's get into the financial stuff, guys. You guys are waking up to who you are as far as what you're able to manifest. Having a team, and then people acknowledging you for your hard work in the job place, the Wheel of Fortune. I trust whatever this brings. So the reason why you guys are kind of going through the cycle in 2020 is because of your lack of trust. Trust is necessary for where you're going. It's a new beginning, but you have to trust in something more than yourself, because these challenges that are arising and occurring is going to require more help for yourself. So putting aside the pride, having a humbleness to ask for help so that you can get rid of these things that are holding you back. I trust I am always safe and protected. In 2020, you guys are going to be challenged with finances, greed, hoarding money, or greed. There has to be a balance of giving and receiving, not giving too much, not receiving too less, but also trusting that you are safe and protected. This is all about your spiritual journey. Now, as far as love is concerned, Eight of Cups is here. Someone from your past is coming back. Yay, we love past energy, right? Eight of Cups, someone from your past is coming back in love. It looks like they're offering something, or they're confessing how they truly feel about you. They've made a decision, but whoever this is, it brings you conflict. And again, this is what I mean by freeing yourself, because some of you guys need to free yourself from this situationship. Situationship is exactly what it is. And so the Lover's card is here, and it's for the purpose of a new person coming in. They could be a Gemini. They could have Gemini in their chart. But with the Lover's card here, that is Gemini energy. So you're going to have to make a decision to walk away from this, because it's not sustaining you in a sense of bringing happiness to you in this relationship. But also what I'm feeling like is this decision brings in new love for you guys so that you can rebuild. So not dwelling on the past situations, past things that didn't work out, whether it's past jobs, past family events, whatever it is, past anything. It's about making a decision. And so, like I said, with the Eight of Swords and the Devil card, it's hard for you guys to make a decision in 2020 because you can't really see clearly spiritually. You see like on the surface and you see everything that's going on, but you don't really see from a higher perspective. And that's what 2020 is about for you guys. More money coming in, but also being challenged with money so that you can sustain the abundance. All right, we also have the 10 of Wands, stamina, but burdens. Letting go of anything that is burdening you. You know, I wish it was that easy. If you're just going, da 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 da, oh, this feels heavy, goodbye. That's basically like how quickly you guys need to get rid of stuff in 2020 because it's weighing you down. And loving and caring for yourself first. If we could just take some time out for that, self-love, self-nurture is what 2020 is about. Once you guys start doing this and doing something differently, you're going to start reproducing different results. Prosperity begins, yeah. Reproducing different results. So a lot more prosperity, and you guys are becoming more abundant and understanding how to produce your own abundance and not depending on an outside source for that. So 2020 is about prosperity, but it just seems like there's again, it's building blocks. It's taking time. It's having patience with this process, having patience with rebuilding another life. A lot of you guys are like, look, I'm not where I want to be. This is frustrating, yada, yada, yada. Spirit is just basically saying, look, let's just realign some things and start building something new. That's what 2020 is about for you guys. Just build something new. And so this newness is going to bring you guys peace. So again, prosperity, patience, peace, and I thought there was one more, and protection. There you go. Those are the 4 P's that you guys need to keep in mind for 2020. If you guys are Cancer, don't forget to comment down below so I can leave some words of encouragement. I'm going to move on to the next deck. Leo, this is your 2020 prediction. All right, let's start with the overall energy. Leadership. So for you, Leo, stepping into leadership, sharing your message, inspiring and empowering others. I feel like this year is going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. I see a new relationship coming in if it hasn't already. New relationship, more money, also a foundation, like a family structure. And then we also have the marriage card. So I feel like a lot of you guys are either, if you're in a relationship, it seems like this year you're taking things more seriously. If you're not in a relationship, I feel like you guys are heavily looking for this as far as the union, marriage, children, the whole dynamic of a family. It looks positive and optimistic, but it's going to require you to do something differently this year is really what I'm seeing with the Fool card. 2 of Pentacles, yeah, it's about decisions, making decisions, letting go of things that are no longer serving you in 2020. You guys, a lot of you guys are exhausted with trying to do the same thing or trying to do something. And so what's happening is like what you have to do in order to receive what it is that you want is letting go of what's not serving you or what's exhausting you. What's exhausting you in 2020? Let's see what this love is about. The World card, yeah, it's releasing cycles so that you guys can have a new beginning. A lot of you guys desire to travel with the World card or to do something differently, or you're very excited about this year and ambitious. It seems like there is another drive that's coming in. Like it's love, but it's also like your passion. We have a past relationship here too that you guys need to let go of or get rid of in order for this new person to come in. So it seems like for 2020, you guys want something to be passionate about or something to look forward to. That's what I'm seeing. So it's almost like you guys chose this reading to see, okay, what do I have to look forward to in 2020? But you have to understand that with the leadership card, it's about you going after it, you taking the leap of faith, you doing something differently in 2020 is what I see a lot of you guys doing. For those of you in 2020 that decide to do something differently because the 2 of Pentacles is here, you're going to have to make a decision. The decision is to keep doing what you've been doing, which is not working. It's burning you out, truthfully, because we have the Nine of Wands here, which is like defensiveness, stamina. You're tired, right? And so we also have the World card in reverse, which tells me that on this decision that you have in 2020 that you're making, it requires you to do something differently and to let go. Let go. Maybe that's just the theme for 2020. Let go, because it seems like almost a few zodiac signs were presented with this. And when you do let go, it's like this is what's on the other side of it. We have the Page of Wands. This is passion. This is going after something that you feel like would not have worked out for you in your best interest, or taking more risk towards your happiness in 2020 is going to bring you boom, finances, boom, marriage, boom, the right relationship, the healthy relationship that you guys are desiring. So it's almost like in 2020 you guys are battling with yourself about what it is that you need to release. Oh yeah, so Leo, that's the funny thing. I was shuffling through all these cards, and once I got to these heart oracles, it's basically like there's a lot of stuff that's going on with you guys. Like this was the only zodiac sign that I had so many like heart and healing and things, blockage cards. Like look at all these blockage cards. And basically at first I'm like, dang Leo, what are you guys going through? Like what's going on? But then Spirit was like, just take all of the cards. So I'm like, okay. So just to keep things short with you guys for 2020, this is about balance, alignment, getting your life back into alignment, because we have literally 1, 2, 3, 4 of the chakras are all here. Okay. Let's go over these chakras. So the chakras are telling me that you guys are slightly out of alignment, slightly. 2020 is about realigning your life so that you can have what it is that you want. Because this is beautiful energy. On the other side of the door is happiness and freedom, right? Desire, passion, traveling, doing the things that you love to do, money, financially stable, security. These are the things that you guys are looking for, is joy and security. Do I have that? Joy and security is like what you guys are looking for, idealistically, okay? And so that's what's on the other side of the door. In 2020, you're gonna have to make a decision to choose to let go of what is not serving you, what is out of balance. Crown chakra, this is about being open to new things. A lot of you guys are in 2020 are like, I don't know what else to do. That's good. That means that you're in a place where you can allow Spirit to come in and help you. Being open, the desires of your heart, the wishes and everything that you guys want, you have to be open to receiving them, because they might not be presented the way you feel like they're presented, right? A lot of you guys are like, oh, I want this and I want this, but it's not presented exactly the way it needs to be, wrapped in a bow with a thing that says to Leo, right? You're not going to receive your manifestations that way. So be grateful in 2020, and you guys will, for every single thing that happens in your life, because you're manifesting it. But you also have to understand that you need to take responsibility for the life that you've created in the past, so that once you take this responsibility, you realize that you're actually the creator of your reality. But you have to know that if you're creating and then you're the creator, then everything that's happening that's not right is what you're creating. So you have to own it both ways. What's not going right as planned and what is going right as planned. Okay? So open-mindedness, sacral chakra, this is sexual energy, but also creative energy, right? Doing something that basically you guys are fire signs. You need to be doing things that exert your passion and your inspiration. And if you're not, then it's time to let that go. Throat chakra. Yeah, take responsibility. Yeah, that's coming up a lot, guys. It's not to drag you guys. It's just saying, like, when you realize that power that you've been creating these things in your life, then you can start to sit back and say, oh, okay, well, I need to stop doing that, right? So more creative energy, speaking up for the things that you want, understanding who you are. But we also have the third eye chakra, which is interesting. Waking up to spirituality is what it's about also for you guys, because you're seeing things in 2020, you're like going through the motions and you're seeing things physically with your physical eyes. But these things that are happening in your life and you're like, why? Spiritual eye is necessary. But not only that, we have listen. Listen has a third eye chakra. Okay. So this tells me that this listening is also knowing, is also seeing. So listening, because your spirit guides are going to be trying to connect with you for a while, Leo. It's because of the tendencies of centerfold. Basically, you have to understand that the things that are occurring around you are what you're producing. This is a heavier reading for you, Leo. And I only feel led to say these things because the leadership card is here, and it's like it's time to step in leadership. Between worlds, yeah. Between worlds is between, again, the past and the future. Somewhere you have to coincide in the present moment. 2020, this is what it's about. And it's crazy because we have the Two of Pentacles here. between worlds. You have to make a decision this year on what it is that you want. This happiness and this love and this freedom, which requires a change, or the past stamina, burnt out, regrets, failures, and disappointments. Detach. Again, detaching from this, the past, nurturing yourself, taking time to yourself to pour into yourself idealistically. Now, as far as the relationship goes, it seems like you guys are struggling because of your decision. Like the hold up in the relationships and the love and the finances and everything that you guys want in this life is being held up by your decision. You haven't made a complete decision yet. And when you do make a decision, everything is going to seem like, when you start going after your guys' happiness in 2020, everything seems like it's falling apart. But that's because the decision is, look, I'm not doing this anymore. And so everything that is not serving you, not bringing you happiness, not bringing you joy or peace, is going to have to be removed so that you guys can receive everything that it is that you want. Old ways of thinking, old limited beliefs, old thoughts, all of that stuff has to be removed. Teaching, a lot of you guys are walking in your teaching abilities of leadership, and teaching people how to do what you're doing, which is manifesting this life. But also, you're the student right now. You're learning lessons. Some of you guys are learning the same lessons, but in 2020, it's about releasing that, blossoming into who you are meant to be. A lot of you guys have visions of what you're supposed to be doing. And in 2020, these visions will be presented to you. And there's a reason, because you're supposed to be blossoming. You're a Leo, for crying out loud. You don't have all of this great energy to attract stagnancy. You're meant to attract that. You're meant to attract happiness, is what I mean. Hope. So all of this stuff is like, the way that you make the decision is having hope. Like, look, I'm leaving this behind. I'm letting this go for this. And I know that this is going to come with a lot of healing, a lot of things that I need to deal with. But I have hope. This is going to help you make the decision into the next world. I love this card, this whole entire outline. Four of Cups. I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. So your decisions in 2020 are going to be more heart driven on what you feel and what inspires you, rather than what you think is good for you. Okay. And then the last card that we have for you guys, Leo, in 2020 is downloads and understandings. So understanding more of things that are happening. So again, you guys are seeing things on the surface, but it requires a higher perspective for you to see exactly, why is this shit falling apart? Why are things going this way? Or why is it that every time I plan something, this happens? And why can't I just be happy and have love and have the desires of my heart? And you're going to have downloads and understanding. Again, this is a spiritual awakening. This is third eye chakra. And so truth is being revealed to you. But again, being prepared to receive the truth of, hey, this is the reality that you're creating, and you can change it at any moment. So this is more of like a spiritual enlightenment and awakening. It's like everything that's on the line is so beautiful for you guys. It's new love, it's harmony, it's marriage, it's children, it's everything that you guys want. However, it's going to be relying on your decision. And also we have coming from heaven and the astral realms, deep insights. So you guys might be having dreams, insights about what the hell's going on, so you guys can kind of get out of this funk of creating and reproducing the same energy. So if you guys are Leos, don't forget to comment down below so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. In the meantime, moving on to the next zodiac sign. Gemini, this is your 2020 prediction. All right, we're going to start off with the overall energy. Trust and strength. So it seems like you guys have been going through some turmoil. That's going to require you to have more faith and take a leap into the unknown, have more strength, and also understanding that things that are occurring in 2020 are for you to experience the strength that you do have. And also like understanding that you can do things, that you can actually do what it is that you set your heart out to do in 2020. Because a lot of you guys are struggling with believing in yourself in a sense. Now your love life is very interesting. So we have the 8 of Wands. It looks like communication is coming in, whether that be from someone from the past or someone new. Queen of Pentacles, again, it seems like you guys are focusing on finances and career and stability. There you go, foundation. A lot of you guys are focused on foundation. You're like, I'm getting older, it's the new year, like I need another foundation. So in 2020, you guys are focusing on that and also coming more in tune with your spirituality. So it's like your love, your soulmate that you're having in 2020 is also with yourself. And I know that's not fun. It's like, wow, I get to be my own soulmate. But it is. It's great. It's amazing. And so you doing that is attracting someone else. There's a decision that you have to make to cut somebody off in 2022 in love. Or we'll have to cut someone off in love. Yeah. Hierophant card is here. We have Taurus energy, Sagittarius energy, and Capricorn energy. So we have a lot of different zodiac signs here. So take it how it resonates if you guys are meeting these people or you're dealing with these people currently. This is going to be an interesting year for you guys about beliefs, truth, what you believe in, what the truth is to you, your beliefs, all of that stuff. It's like you're questioning that because in 2020, you're focused on foundation and building things for yourself and the structure of it. And that requires like your faith and your belief is the foundation in which you are building your house on. There you go. That's the best way that I can say it. So that's what you guys are questioning in 2020, letting go of limiting beliefs and beliefs that are not serving you. And then the Capricorn is working on escapisms, like dealing with the things that are coming and not running from them. And so the reason being is because, yeah, choose your battles. Let it go, which is the common theme for 2020. Let it go so you can manifest more. Choosing your battles, not giving your energy to people that are just draining you, basically. People that are draining you. Peace. Yeah, you guys are looking for peace. You're like, man, I'm done. Like, I can't do this anymore. And at that moment is when things start to shift for you guys. And it's about freeing yourself also. And a lot of you, you're blocked. You're blocked with things that have happened in the past with trusting people. See, with you, Gemini, it's interesting. People really do misunderstand you because it's due to the things that you've been through that have created your lack of trust with people. And so what you're learning in 2020 is to have spiritual vision so that you're not falling for something that is not real. Because with the devil, it's very deceiving. These kids, they're there. And, you know, this is the first time I've used this deck. And it's like, you kind of like, you're guarded, but it's weird. It's like, there's still like a little crevice in letting people in that are not supposed to be. So there needs to be like more of a spiritual alignment so that you can be able to discern things. And I feel like that's what you're working towards in 2020. The spirituality is necessary for you guys. So if you're wondering like what the benefit of that is, so that you don't make the wrong decisions, because a lot of these decisions that you have made is jeopardizing your future blessings. Yeah, feeling alone. So I don't feel like people think that about you. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they misunderstand you because there is some loneliness there. And again, it's about trusting people and letting people in. So it can be lonely. Nine of Swords. This is about depression, anxiety, things that have happened in the past, things that didn't go right. So right now, it seems like for 2020, you guys are finding peace again. Peace within yourself, peace within your heart. Because what universe is trying to get you to do, Gemini, in 2020 is to build that up so much with the spiritual discernment that you won't have to break your heart in order to find out the truth about people. Wow, you guys got a deep message. Yeah, High Priestess, you guys are being called to spirituality so that you can stop doing that stuff. Even with the Temperance card and the High Priestess, this is highly spiritual required alignment in 2020. And so this is your beliefs are going to be questioned in 2020. Everything's going to be questioned because you come to a point where you're like, I just want peace. So you stop fighting. And you guys have the most sexual energy, which is relationships. So I feel like you guys are like active next year in the dating life. And Two of Cups, it looks like there's a soulmate that's coming in. Five of Swords, but there's a lot of past energy that also you guys are working on releasing. I do feel like you guys release it in 2020. But again, that's the purpose of the spiritual thing, is like, even with the High Priestess, she has no eyes. She relies on her intuition solely to make decisions. And so that's what you guys are missing. And your spiritual connection acts as a tool to prevent you guys from having to go through unnecessary pain, basically. Choose wisely. Exactly. You guys are learning how to make better decisions so that you can have peace in your life. Balance. Exactly. Balance. All of this stuff is coming in. Good. Balance with yourself. Balance with how much you're giving. Balance with how much you're receiving. Protection. Yeah. You guys are the supreme protection that's coming in for you guys in 2020. Again, is to protect you guys from getting hurt so that you can trust more. And understanding who you are, move beyond limitations. It's crazy. The bottom of this card says trust. Trust. There are places that are going to bring you blessings, that are going to provide you with blessings. However, you have to trust in the unknown. Okay? You're not going to know everything before you make that decision. You're not going to know everything before you make that decision. Temperance is here again. Wow. This is a spiritual awakening for you guys. It's a spiritual disconnect that has been disconnected for a while. If you think of a wire, it's like somewhere it's been snipped. And now it's time to kind of realign things and find clarity through the calm. So I encourage you guys in 2020 to surround yourself with water, or be in peace and be in nature more so you can balance that. 9 of Pentacles, I do see the money and the job, and that stuff is not the problem. It seems to be people. Yeah, freeing yourself. I release myself from self-inflicted binds. So a lot of this with the Devil card and the 8 of Swords here, this is about releasing, letting go of it that's not serving you so that you guys can be free, okay? Then we have the King of Pentacles. Absolutely, you guys are coming into a hell of a lot of money this year. 3 of Pentacles. Justice, Libra energy, but you guys will get justice from all of the things that you guys have been through. Once you release it, you get your justice by not holding on to it, by letting it go and forgiving. Page of Cups, you guys are finding a new endeavor, but again, it's a new love that's coming in. Now, you're gonna need spiritual lenses to be able to know that this person that's coming in is actually for you. Because you guys are struggling a little bit with trust, it's going to require a level of faith. And again, it's the unknown. A lot of you are afraid of that, not knowing what to expect, not knowing if you can trust these people or this person. You're getting justice and new love and soul friends, soul tribe. But it's almost like your guys' life has been like walking and not stepping on traps. And like if you guys were, your whole entire, like the way that I see it is you guys are walking through the forest and there's like these baby grenades and you're just like trying to get through. And these baby grenades are people who are trying to suck your energy, people who are bringing you down, negative energy, things that are not working out for you, people that you thought you could trust that later you couldn't. You guys are dealing with a lot of deceitfulness. And so that's why Spirit is trying to equip you with the spiritual eye so you can say, okay, that's a bomb. Okay, that's a grenade. All right, that person, not for me. I'm going to plant the seed and help them, but I know that they're not for me, so I'm going to release it. So all of this stuff is happening to get you into a balance of spirituality for 2020. So I do see somebody coming in, but you'll miss it if you can't see it with your spiritual lens. And that's kind of the tricky part with you guys in the year of 2020. So if you guys are Gemini, don't forget to comment down below so I can leave some words of encouragement back to you guys. In the meantime, moving on to the next deck. Capricorn, this is your 2020 prediction. As you guys know, I am a Capricorn sun sign. So let's see what the overall energy is for Capricorn. Oh, shit. So before I get into it, Capricorn, the messages for this year is also feeling deserving of everything that is coming to you in this year. And also, I feel like you guys have come a long way. With the growth card here, seek out a mentor or a guide, take baby steps as you grow, be willing to learn from each other. Yeah, so you guys are learning also in 2020, heart over mind, following your heart, not your mind. We tend to overthink things analytically, but as I've mentioned to Virgo, another earth sign, our mind, it can only take us so far. So once our mind reaches this limitation, because you know the spiritual world we don't know, like understand, but we know intuitively, it requires a spiritual connection in order to do that. Compassion, be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. So compassion, I feel like compassion is coming in for you guys. But also this is about letting go, releasing things so that you guys can manifest. And yeah, having fun this year, right? I see a lot of fun. I see a lot of excitement for Capricorns in 2020. Time to play, nurture your inner child. So live with a childlike sense of wonder. This is not taking things so seriously, Capricorn. This is about having more fun, being more playful, doing things that bring you more excitement, not what you feel like you have to do. Chop wood. So this is also about cleaning house, okay? Cleaning up your house, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. I don't really care to use the word protect or control. Those are the two words that are just weird to me because you don't really have to protect your peace. But what you're learning is that everything that doesn't give you or bring you peace, love, happiness, or freedom needs to be chopped off or at a distance. Okay, and you'll know, yes, disconnect in boredom. Disconnect, yes, disconnecting from the world. It's funny just because like I feel like I'm personally an antisocial person. So a lot of sanctuary time in 2020 for your growth, because I do feel like it's a very rapid year for you guys. A lot of things are going to be changing. And so if you guys are experiencing boredom, that means that you guys are also not living in your childlike perspective. As soon as you start becoming dull with wanting to experience more in life or adventure or wanting to wander, then you're in a place of complacency, dormant place, right? So if you're doing the same thing every day and you're just like, that means that something needs to change. More childlike energy needs to come in, more adventure. Crown chakra, be open. Open-mindedness is going to take you guys very far. Like I said, your mind is very limited and the spirituality requires you to be open. Victory and success. This is absolutely our year. I've already claimed it, Capricorn. So get on the bandwagon. Also, what I've learned is like my train, your train as a Capricorn is going so fast. So you can't stop the train for other people, right? You can't stop the train to bring a lot of people on. You have to understand that you deserve unconditional love, happiness, and freedom. And if everyone can't come with you, that's perfectly okay. But you're sounding the horn in victory and success. The fruits of your labor are finally showing up also in your life. Now, let's look at love before I go back to that. All right, so some of you guys are letting go of a past relationship. We have the Six of Cups here, right? We know that the Six of Cups is all about past relationships. She's looking at a picture. She's reminiscing. You guys are coming out of that. I feel like Capricorn has been dealing with this type of energy for some time. This year is a whole nother year. When I say that, I don't just mean the 2020 change. I mean like it's a different year in love. We have wish come true, wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups. Whoever is in your life this year is going to bring you an immense amount of happiness. Also, Queen of Swords, you guys are walking in your power, being more of a leader, being more confident also, like in what it is that you can provide in a relationship. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you guys have love coming in. I'm not surprised. This new love is going to make you very happy. Whoever this person is, they really admire you. Like they look up to you. There's a good dynamic of influence. They really care about you. They have a lot of compassion for you. And it's all due to you guys releasing past energy with the Six of Cups. Yeah, the Empress card is here. You guys are feeling yourself, basically. Creating more creative expression and also confidence. Again, Empress is all about confidence, sexual energy. Like this is the year for you guys. Enjoy it, Capricorn. Why do we sabotage things? Why? This is about self-deserving. Okay, you deserve this and you have to understand that. And if you don't, you will block it, because all of this stuff that is happening to you guys in this year, it's like, it's overwhelming. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Capricorn, but this is a lot. Like I've been experiencing a lot of Capricorns around me, but I feel like there's a lot of work you guys have been doing behind the scenes that goes unnoticed that you're seeing this year. People are just going to be like, wow, that happened like overnight. And you're like, no, I've been working on this for some time now, right? So new energy, this is about newness in your life. You know how you get a box of shoes and you just smell the new shoes? Like that's what it is. It's like new, it's fresh. It feels good. It feels right. So in love, you guys definitely have a relationship coming in if you guys already have not met that person. Spiritual awakening, judgment. This is your time. This is definitely Capricorn's year. I don't know why. I just feel it. Spiritual awakening, spiritual alignment. A lot of you guys are coming into mentorship and helping others grow. So with the growth card here, it says seek out a mentor, but I feel like you guys have done a lot of work and now the student becomes the mentor. That's what you guys are discovering also in 2020. So it's a spiritual awakening. It's a part of your purpose and your destiny. It's your calling in order to do these things. Coming together, yeah, bringing a lot of harmony, bringing a lot of peace. It's just a really good year for you guys. Hermit mode. So also with the Hermit card here, we have Virgo energy. This is about being your own light, being your own creator, God, whatever you want to call it, being your own light in the dark. You guys are making your own way. You're no longer waiting for people to pave the way for you. You're doing it on your own. Four of Pentacles. the struggle in finances is changing this year. For some reason, earth signs, we're all about pinnacle energy and manifestation and tangibility and things of that nature. But I feel like a lot of Capricorns struggle with success in that because we feel like it's logical, but we're learning in 2020 that it's all abundance. It's all about your energy, right? So you're spending money freely in 2020 with the Four of Pentacles and having more stability. Ace of Swords, new perspective, new ideas, new energy, fun, adventure. Ten of Wands, letting go and releasing things in your life that are bringing you burdens, right? Chop wood. Time to go. Put it in the fire, right? Put it in the fire. High Priestess, some of you guys are walking into your gifts, activating your gifts in 2022 with My Intuition Guides Me to Truth. A lot of you are being challenged to wake up to spirituality. So again, like I said, the mind only takes us so far, and the spirituality is going to take us even further. You're waking up to spirituality entirely in 2020. Three of Cups, celebration, fun. Capricorn, what? Okay. Have fun. Have fun in 2020. I mean, I feel like Capricorns are getting on board. I feel like this is the energy. Like, have fun. Don't take life so seriously. Things are going to come. You don't have to worry about it, right? We know that we're abundant. Therefore, abundance must come to us because we are abundant. Therefore, if I know abundance is coming to me, why would I stress and worry about it? Waste of time. Because I know. But that's the thing, is that the knowing is to know is your intuition. It's insight, right? I just know that my real name is Bree. My name is Bree. I know that. I'm not going to spend time thinking about that. So what you know, let it go because it will come. That's the type of confidence and spirituality that you guys are learning in 2020. The Tower card. So shit has been falling apart, right? Things have been falling apart. You guys got a past relationship that did not work out. You're looking for love, but you're also looking for success. You're looking for these things. And so it requires old shit to fall apart. And so what I'm saying in 2020 is, as these things fall apart, let them fall apart and move forward. Don't spend too much time dwelling on how the hell the tower fell. Okay? This is also Scorpio energy. But the tower is also divine, right? It's not always bad, things falling apart. This is things falling into place for you guys. It's divine. It's meant to be. Queen of Wands, yeah, you guys are walking in your power. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. This is about creative energy, manifesting things, making things happen. Just to give you guys some insight, Queen of Wands is like Kris Jenner. Is that her name? I guess I don't know, she's a Jenner. Kris Kardashian, the mom, right? She's a manifester. She's creative. She's creating all these endeavors. That really does encompass the Queen of Wands energy. Very creative energy, making things happen, reproducing a lot of success in finances. And then trusting heaven. Yeah, trusting more. And that's what I was saying for you guys. It's so heavy for the earth signs to understand that spirituality is not something tangible. Like, you can't see the spirit. That's why it's the spirit. But you're trusting more in that. You're trusting, not understanding how it will happen, but knowing that it will. And that's the trouble, that the battle in 2020 that is basically going to release all of this and bring more prosperity into your life. It's, you are safe, angels are close, surrender your concerns. Okay, that's what I was saying, surrendering your concerns and trusting more on spirit to provide, and not feeling like you have to do it. Like, okay, I'm going to do this, and that. Spirit was like, okay, basically laughing, because yes, you can do only so much, but the universe works rapidly in order to move things around for you into place with what it is that you're asking for. That's what you're learning. The Hermit is here again. I follow my own path. So you guys are becoming leaders in 2020, not waiting for anyone to tell you how to do it. You're going after it, and you're creating your own life and happiness for yourself. And then I have the energy to realize my goals. Ultimately, my fellow Capricorns, this is going to be an amazing year for you guys of manifestation, love, freedom, and happiness. For those of you guys who are ready to walk in that, this is a spiritual awakening that you guys have been going through for some time now in order to create new energy and to create your reality. So if you guys are a Capricorn, don't forget to comment down below so I can leave some words of encouragement and get back to you guys. In the meantime, moving on to the next zodiac sign. Aquarius, this is your 2020 prediction. We're going to start off with the overall energy for 2020 for you guys. Discernment and friendship. All is not what it seems. Stay true to your knowing. Keep your dreams a secret. A lot of you guys are manifesting new ideas this year. And it's things are shifting for you guys, like new friends, a soul family, more positive people in 2020. What is it with you guys attracting people with negative energy? Spend more time socializing. So if you guys are homebodies, for a few of you guys, this is about getting out. And so a lot of you guys are going to be doing that, finding new friends, meeting new friends, and getting rid of the people that you really want to trust, but you know that you can't. It's about trusting that knowing so that you don't get hurt in the future. That knowing is your higher self. Chaos and conflict. So yeah, you guys are dealing with a lot this year, and it's due to making decisions. Again, like I said, a lot of you guys are like, I want to be happy. I want to be in love. I want to experience this. And spirit, source, whatever you believe is like, okay, boom, that person's not for you. Boom, that job's not for you. Boom, you thought you loved it, but you don't. Get rid of it. And you're like, what is happening? Like, what is happening? Chaos and conflict. Why? Because it's like the tornado spins everything around and gets rid of everything that you don't need, that's not serving you, to bring in all the new beautiful things of life. 2020 Aquarius. Never ending story. Letting it go. Okay? A lot of you guys are being challenged to let things go. And I'm saying that slow because my camera light is shifting. Never ending story. It's a cycle that you're dealing with these people, these low frequency people draining you, situations that are draining you. You're choosing to stay in that. In 2020, you're being presented with the option for new. Seek the truth. What do you believe in? Spirituality is waking up for you guys. Balance within yourself and how much you give of yourself in 2020, which is also, guys, this is so much friendship. Let me just make sure this is not a love situation. What does the love look like for Aquarius? Okay, this is good for the most part. King of Wands, High Priestess. So you guys are waking up to more spirituality. Your love life is very interesting. There's a lot of passion here with somebody or meeting somebody. But we also have a past relationship or past relationship, a breakup, an ending, or something that occurred that is like still popping up in 2020. Now this breakup, we have the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of lack going on in 2020 that it's almost like you guys are experiencing this now. But for the purpose of this is for the 2020 prediction, for having strength in believing in yourself and releasing the things that are not serving you. In this case, that would be that the relationships that didn't work out, the friendships that didn't work out, the endings that needed to occur for you guys to have a new beginning, whether that's a job. There's a lot of job changes I feel for you guys, Aquarius. The Five of Pentacles, this is about financial lack, losing things. A lot of you guys are losing more staying in this job or doing this job than you would be gaining in another one. It's a loop. But a lot of you guys are going to wake up to this loop and have a realization like, okay, this is just a loop. It's happening all the time. Never ending story. I'm exhausted. And so don't wait until you're completely burnt out to make the decision. Like I tell everyone, don't wait for the house to burn down to the ground before you're like, maybe I should get out. If you see that windows are falling out and the roof is caving in, it's time to go. Okay? And you know this, but you have to trust that knowing. And that's what the seek the truth is, and the balance. There's a decision that you have to make. You're waking up to spirituality in 2020. A lot more passion. Whoever this person is that's coming in, you're super passionate about it. You're very confident. You're very attracted to this person. You have a lot of strength around them. Eight of Wands, yeah, the communication is coming in. So this could be a rekindling from the past, and also communication, and also new. So there's new love coming in. Ace of Wands, yeah, it's passion. And it could be with an old person because we have a lot of old energy, but damn, there's a lot of fire here. There's a lot of passion. You guys are creating together. There's music here. There's art here. There's just a different type of energy that I feel like you guys have had in the past. And it's due to also releasing this. In this new relationship for 2020 also, you guys have a lot more balance this time. The Empress, yeah, creating it. Feeling super passionate about creating. And this is also pregnancy. Again, I don't want to scare you guys. Just a few of you guys. You know, the Empress card is here. But also this is about sexual energy. Like, you know, the Empress, you know, to have a child, you have to have sex. This is sexual energy. This is creative energy. When you're having sex, you're creating. So, I mean, it is what it is, but this is a lot of creative energy is basically what I'm saying, Aquarius. And it's good. The Empress again, What are you guys over there baking in the oven? Are some of you guys, maybe some of you guys are pregnant, because the Empress, again, is here. But what's interesting is I create what I choose naturally with joy. So you guys are not just making babies, but you're making changes in your life and making decisions that are creating manifestations. So you're creating your new reality for yourself. And it requires you to let go of some stuff, because it says seek out your soul family. So more people are coming in that are on your journey. It's like you guys are meeting up. You're all on the same path. You just took different routes to get there, and you meet up and you're like, yeah, I'm learning about the chakras. And they're like, oh my God, me too. I just read a book. And you're like, oh, that's a key indicator that it's your soul family, because you guys have been on the same journey. You're just now connecting right now in 2020. Two of Wands, decisions, decisions, decisions. I focus on what I want and make it happen. So this is about focusing your creative energy into the right places. In 2020, Aquarius, you guys are creating a lot. So if creative projects occur, definitely get into it. The universe, tuning more into spirituality. Understanding yourself in 2020 is what it's about for you guys. But in order to do that, you must also have a connection with the universe, because we are all one. Universe, uni means one song. It's harmony. We're all one. You're learning that. But also you cannot learn that without the universe. Solitude, reading, spending more time to yourself, thinking about decisions before you make them is all about 2020. Creating this solitude that you guys have for yourself is going to bring you back to a place of peace. Look at all this energy over here that you guys are releasing though. That's a lot. Earth connection. So we have universe and earth. This is about nature. This is about peace. Be mindful of the planet. Come back down to earth and stay grounded. So a lot of you guys are empaths. So this is going to require you to have spiritual Sundays. Okay, that's like a spiritual bath. If you have a spiritual store, things like that. It's going to require you in 2020 to be grounded, because you guys, as an empath, you're just like a sponge soaking up all of the energy around you. And so you have to basically, you expand while you soak up energy, but basically you need to condense. And this is going to give you a place of being able to create. With this situation in 2020 that you guys have to walk away from, and the endings and all of that stuff, it's draining you. Like it's basically conflicting. You're trying to create and create this life for yourself of love and happiness and passion, but you have all of this. It's very conflicting, which is the chaos and conflict. It's out of control. It does not merge together. So you're basically making a decision in 2020 and what is most important. Or you're making a decision in 2020 to figure out what is most important to you in not living in these past situations, but also seeking the truth in spirituality and who you are, even with the High Priestess here. This is about spiritually being inclined. This requires solitude. And once you get to this place, you're creating like nobody's business, right? So this is a beautiful message for you guys. It seems like right now, like it's rocky in the first, I want to say like first quarter, maybe second, depending on which percentile you guys are in. Because I know, again, take it how it resonates. Not everyone is exactly in this space, but it just seems like in the beginning, it's like the things that keep occurring, it's like it's time to let those go, to stop it, to cut it off, so that you guys can experience what you truly want. So if you guys are an Aquarius, don't forget to comment down below so I can leave some words of encouragement back to you guys. In the meantime, I'm moving on to the next zodiac sign. Aries, this is your 2020 prediction. All right, overall energy. Beloved, prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. Aries, there has been a struggle that you guys have been going through. As I was shuffling, I feel like you guys are struggling in love, or have been. For the most part, I feel like most of you guys are guarded. And so in this year, I do feel like love is going to present itself, but you have to be open to receiving it and believing that you're worthy of receiving it. And even though that sounds ridiculous, it's like, why wouldn't I feel worthy? Of course I want that. But if someone presents themselves, sometimes you guys feel like it's too good to be true. This seems to be the case in 2020. Let's just see what's going on in general. All right, so we have more money coming in, prosperity with the Queen of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Spending more time in 2020 is necessary, as I do feel like you guys are going to do that. You're going to also produce more money. You guys shouldn't have a problem with money, but if you guys do, in 2020, that's basically what universe is saying. You should not have a problem with finances because of who you guys are. You're mostly, for the most part, Aries should be driven to do what they want. They have a lot of fire. They have a lot of passion. And so you're being required in 2020 to look at things differently, not to resist the change. Also, I feel like a lot of you guys are going very fast in 2020. What universe is saying is slow down, Knight of Wands, and figure out what it is that you want to do. So just because you're taking a break or standing still does not mean that you're not being productive, and it doesn't mean that things are not going to happen. A lot of you guys feel like if you're not doing anything, nothing's producing. In 2020, I feel like you guys are going to have more strength to see things differently. Three of Pentacles, more help here. And learning how to communicate better seems to be something that is going to be necessary in 2020, and what you're learning, how to have more peace of mind, making decisions that bring you peace. What is happening in love? Because we have beloved. Yeah, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. This is a full relationship. Somebody is definitely coming in and they are the shit, basically. Queen of Cups. Wow, there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of energy here. A lot of love here. Also, seems like a counterpart too. 8 of Pentacles. Now, this relationship is going to be very interesting because for some reason, it's weird because I don't feel like you guys are going to think that this is the one for you. It's almost like you're not as interested. And that's what I'm saying. Like something good is going to come in, but it's so good to be true that you might miss it. Someone is coming in. They have a lot of love and a lot of compassion. If you guys are a woman and you're seeking a man, this person has a lot of feminine energy, and it's not bad. It's not bad. It's good. They're sensitive. They're compassionate. They're open. I think it's something that you're not used to, and you're just like, not really feeling it. And that's why, you know, even in this card, she looks very uninterested. He's like, here's a rose. You're like, whatever, you know? So, I mean, just being open to that because whoever this person is, they really want to love you and they're a life partner. But again, it says, believe you are lovable. So this is about you blocking that from coming in. Yeah, trust. You guys have some trust issues due to some past situations that have happened. A lot of you guys feel like, and again, this requires a deeper level of honesty, but some of you guys feel like maybe you're not ready because you're not there, like you're not there in your life yet. You're not stable. You're not where you want to be. So this is also a blockage, but I feel like in 2020, you have new love coming in. You're learning how to trust more. That's a requirement. And then also a new life. Don't resist the new life. You have a new life that's going to approach you in 2020, but you're being asked not to resist it. Not to resist it and allow it to happen. That's what I'm saying, Aries. You're worthy of this. You're worthy of this love, but this is a subconscious blockage. So some of you guys are like, oh, I want love. I'm going to go on this date, but you're showing up to the date in like a full body armor. Like, you know, how can I even, like, are you in there? Opening up the helmet. Like, are you there? Like, can we connect? So that's what you guys are working on in this year is like the connection. Okay. And I do see somebody coming in. Love begins. It's coming out in the reverse. This is all about love for you guys. Love and prosperity. So love begins. It's a new beginning if you allow it, but sacrifice is here. Aries, Aries, Aries. You have to be willing to sacrifice. And you, I don't like the word sacrifice. It's more of like letting go of the beliefs that you have. We have 2 rainbows here too, but letting go of, and we'll use sacrifice because that's a word here. The way that you think, the way you feel like you have to guard yourself, okay? Because this person is coming in, they really want to connect with you. They have a lot of compassion. They want to worship you. Like, I mean, look at these cards. The guy has the rose. He's on his knees. He just has so much love for you. You're excited, but I feel like you're missing it just a little bit. It's going to mean that you have to sacrifice the old ways of doing what you used to. The communication, being open, being honest, having the courage to show yourself. In 2020, having the courage to change the way you see things, to be open to receiving communication and growth. Like even right now, for you guys to be open to me sharing this with you is a step. That's good. I commend you. I'm proud of you for being able to stay on this long enough. What has it been, like 4 minutes, 3 minutes, in order to hear this message? Because I really feel like sometimes it's hard to get through with you guys. And that's what people are saying. And so you have new love coming in, but you gotta sacrifice the way that you used to do things and being open more, right? And I know that it comes from trust and the things that have occurred in your life, but what else is in love? The Star card. Yes. So hope. A lot of you guys, like right when you're just like, I'm done with love, I'm done, they come in. The Star card is about hope. harmony, optimism, love. It's my favorite card on the deck. Also, that's Aquarius energy. This is just so much romance, but don't miss it. Don't miss it overthinking it. Memories of love. Stop looking back. Stop looking back. Okay? It's new love and a new life, but you have to want it. 2020 is like it's there. Aries, it's presenting itself, but you have to want it. Intuition. Okay, so that's another thing, guys. So your trust issues that you have with people or people that have hurt you is also disconnecting you from your relationship with spirit. So imagine if you can't trust your family and your friends and the people closest to you, how are you going to trust God, universe, whatever you choose to believe? You can't even see God. So imagine the magnitude of trust that is required with that, but you're struggling with this trust, in which we all struggle because, people, they don't have integrity. But what you're learning, Aries, is you guys are maturing a lot in 2020 to the point where it's not that you're immature. It's more of like, I don't want to deal with this. Goodbye. Like, I love you, but nah, I gotta go. That level of maturity of like, this is not for me, walking away instead of like, getting sucked into it, right? Getting sucked into it. Like, girl, I told you to leave this person. I told you not to do whatever. Like, that's exerting your energy and you're becoming more mature. And so this intuition is allowing you to see things differently. Spirit wants to connect with you, but like I said, you guys have a full body armor on. 2020, you're releasing that. You're being open to that. Yeah, facing fears. And that's a fear of your guys's. You have a fear of trusting, but what I was going to say with the intuition is you guys are maturing in spirituality and understanding that even myself is like me saying I don't trust you is more of like me saying, look, I don't trust that you trust yourself to have integrity. It has nothing to do with me. And that's what you learn in spirituality. It's like, I don't trust you because you don't trust you. You keep doing the same stuff. So I don't trust you and your integrity. Do you trust you? That's what matters. And when people hurt you or whatever, learning how to release that and facing your fear. So major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. And soaring requires you to release all of this and sacrifice your old identity, your old ways of thinking, and your old life. Chariot, yeah, you guys are moving forward. I go forward with confidence, not waiting for things. Yes, you guys are Aries, so tapping into what? Making empowered decisions. Aries is about doing it and getting it done. So instead of like exerting your energy into low frequency things, which is what you guys are doing in 2020, you're not doing that anymore. You're just like, you're making empowered decisions that benefit yourself. And that's not selfish. That is just being wise spiritually. So the Moon card. My intuition guides me to the right decision. Intuition. So this is what you guys are learning in 2020 is to trust more, not just people. It's yourself, it's spirit, it's intuition, and trusting so that you could be guided to the right people, to the right places, to the love that you're longing for, to prosperity, to the person that you are meant to be, which is someone who is manifesting a lot of prosperity, to start going after what it is that you really, really deeply have a passion for. Because some of you guys you're not exactly sure what you want to do. Some of you guys are, but for those of you who are not, in 2020, it's something that inspires you in 2020 to live differently, to want to change that. So all about that and hope. If you guys are in Aries, don't forget to comment down below so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. In the meantime, I'm going to move on to the next zodiac sign. Taurus, this is your 2020 prediction. Let's start off with the overall energy for you guys. Goddess, honor your divine feminine energy, see your inner beauty, love every part of you. Adventure, dare to do things differently, manifest your travel dreams, move to another location. A lot of you guys are done waiting to be happy. Basically, going with the flow. Taurus, this is about releasing control and stubbornness. There, again, it seems like I'm just going to say this because I'm a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, all earth signs, right? So we're very logical, we're analytical, we plan, we understand things differently, we're wired differently. But like I was telling the other two earth signs, your mind can only take you to a certain level of capacity. For instance, the word God is hard for us to grasp because it's spiritual. The word love is hard for us to understand because it is not a mind thing. To understand is to believe, but you're learning how to know, and that's intuitively. That rhymed. Wow. So what you guys are coming to terms with is releasing control and allowing things to flow, but you have to trust something other than yourself to allow that. That's what's happening in 2020. With the adventure, daring to do things differently, it's like going with the flow, not planning everything, right? Not planning everything out. I'm going to do this and do that and do that. Going with the flow for you guys that decide to do this in 2020 are experiencing, manifesting your dreams, right? Just getting up and packing a bag and saying, I'm going to this place. I'm going to this place. I'm going to another country. I'm tired of waiting, right? Because your mind and your ego is something that you guys are struggling with in 2020 that's telling you why you can't do this, what you need to do this in that sense. And so you're learning how to see things as a child and to allow more adventure. And the struggle that you guys have, the fear that you have is that if I don't know what's going to happen, if I don't control what's happening, then I have to trust the unknown. And that's an adventure. And that's why this card is here. Because the universe is trying to take you to this place of happiness that you don't understand exists. And so it requires you an adventure of not knowing where you're going. All that glitters isn't gold. So a lot of you guys are focused on finances or driven by that. But basically what you're learning is that that is not happiness. Base chakra, the foundations of your relationships, you're learning love, how to master it. Dreams coming true is in the reverse. Some of you guys are having struggles manifesting that. So let's see what's going on. It looks like, I don't know if you guys are dealing with someone or have been, but it looks like a soulmate or something. Maybe it didn't work out. Maybe it's going to, but whoever this is, they're coming in 2020. So it looks like you guys have love coming in, dreams coming true. But again, I'm leaving this in the reverse because I feel like there's a little bit of a resistance with you guys allowing it to happen in 2020. Yeah, Knight of Swords, not really going after it entirely. Two of Wands, you're going to have to make a decision. I feel like some of you in 2020, you are making a decision. Four of Swords, but it requires a rest to slow down, Taurus. Slow down, be open. Be open to another way that you feel like you haven't examined or recognized. This doorway to freedom and happiness is not something in 2020 that's going to look like it's not going to be glitter. So basically what I'm seeing for you, Taurus, in 2020, you guys are walking down a hallway. There's all of these doors, right? And some of them glitter, some of them don't. Basically what you're learning that is this door is not going to look like, with all these flowers around it and glitter, and it's going to be like, this is the door to happiness. Like, it's not going to be that way. So be open to seeing that, because there's a path that's being presented in 2020 that's going to bring you the love that you want, because you do have somebody coming in, but I feel like you're overthinking it. I don't know if there's history here. Let's just see. Is there history with this person? 10 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like there could be history. If not, it's a past life connection. Whatever this is, it's a solid commitment. There's a lot of money coming in for you next year, or this year, sorry, 2020. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This is commitment. This is also money, legacy, luxury, abundance. So you guys have been wanting to manifest this, and it is there. However, it is not going to be presented in the door that you feel like is the door. That's the tricky part, and that requires you to follow your heart, let things flow, surrender the outcome, release your expectations, find an easier path. It's easier. So the right path for you guys in 2020 is going to be easy. Like I just told someone that I was coaching yesterday, that if you have to drain your pockets and do all of this stuff just to make something happen, then that's probably not the right time, or it's not for you. Universe will give you the inspiration. It's more going to be like, how am I going to do this? And will pave the way for you in an easier path. Okay. It'll be light work. 7 of Pentacles, patience. All right. I trust my ideas and my direction. Be patient in 2020. Also, 4 of Wands, the universe brings me all that I need. So a lot of this is going to require faith for you guys in 2020 to be able to manifest what it is that you want. 10 of Swords, things are coming to an end, right? Also seeing the truth in this ending. I don't feel like this is really the relationship. The relationship dynamic is different. It's weird because you have someone that you have history with, but then you have a commitment coming in. Whoever this is a soulmate. Whoever that past person was that was emotionally disconnected, I feel like they're going to come back. There's two people here. So this is something different, but your ending is not with people as much as it is with the way that you see things, the way that you want things to happen, passion projects, jobs, things of that nature. Things that you thought were going to work out are going to have endings to them this year. That's what's going to create a lot of inspiration to just say, I have nothing to lose. So you're going after it. And that's why the goddess is here too. You're walking in your power. Now, ultimately, soul flame. Yeah, you guys have a partner coming in this year. All right. Rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. For some reason, I don't feel like you guys spend as much time on relationships as you could or love, because you're really focused on other things. And so, and that's why this person, whoever it is, they're good for you. There's two people. I'm not sure which one you're going to choose, but they're both on the table. So the soul flame is here too. So your person is coming this year, and the past person is also coming. It's going to be your decision to choose who you feel like is your life partner. Lord Ganesh. And to end your guys' reading, we have infinite abundance. So you guys are like money magnets in 2020. Everything that glitters is not gold. So don't sign every contract. Don't advise yourself to be a part of a job just because it presents money to you. Make sure that it is effortless and it allows freedom for you to also create and be yourself. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support are increasing. So Taurus, overall, what you're learning is that finances and money is actually it's an energy. It's a frequency. It's a current. Like I always tell everyone, it's a current of energy. It's a currency. So in order to attract it, it's not going to come from disparity or really feeling like you need it. It's going to come from, okay, I'm abundant and it's going to happen for me. And then things are going to start shifting for you. So what I'm seeing in 2020 is a lot more money, mastering your heart, having balance of mind and heart, because you guys, you still deserve to experience love. I know that you're focusing on dreams coming true and doing these things, but I really feel like Spirit is trying to get you to a place where you're just like excited, you're traveling, things are different. And again, dare to do things differently. For those of you in 2020 who decide to do something different, you will reap your rewards. Those of you who don't will just stay on the same cycle that you've been on that's occurring. And so you're trusting more in spirit than your mind. There has to be a balance here between the two. That's what you guys are learning in 2020 overall, letting things flow. But in order to let things flow, you have to also allow trust. And it doesn't come from trusting yourself as much as it is your higher self in universe. Because you guys, you depend on yourself to get things done. You do it yourself, you get it done. And so this year is all in the hands of you having the balance with spirituality and also your mind. So dreams coming true is up to you in 2020. If you guys are a Taurus, don't forget to comment down below and leave a comment. If you guys are Taurus, don't forget to leave a comment down below so I can get some words of encouragement back to you guys. In the meantime, I'm dropping out, and I will see you guys on the next either pick a card reading or zodiac reading. Love and light to you guys.